sustainable development. So I just what is called congratulate the MES Pillai College of Education and Research, Mumbai, in hosting such a beautiful and wonderful program. Can you hear me, or is it unmuted?
No, it's clear. You are audible.
Oh, okay. Respected moderator of this program, Dr. Nimi Maria Woman, and all delegates who are participating in this beautiful session, and all organizers, and thanks to Dr. Reni Francis for inviting me to present in such a wonderful occasion. And let me come to my topic, that is augmenting entrepreneurial skills for a sustainable tomorrow. That is augmenting entrepreneur skills. I have seen this as a sub-theme in your what is called the list of themes that you have given me. And I selected this at once because I was so much thrilled to present on entrepreneur skills. Why? Because one of the main reasons is because we have got a very vibrant, lively entrepreneurship development cell in our institution, that is PEET Memorial Training College, Mavelikara, which is located in Alappuzha district in Kerala. And we have got a wonderful club or a cell that is named Entrepreneurship Development Cell. And we have been conducting a number of programs, not webinars alone, but a lot of possibilities for trained graduate and postgraduate students to become entrepreneurs. Because it is the duty of each and every training institution and duty of every teacher to motivate the students to become an entrepreneur. Because we know most of the students are in a position that is they always feel what to do next, what will happen next, because we know about 13 lakhs of teacher trainees come out every year, and there is only a need of 2 or 3 lakhs every year for teachers in our country. So what will be our future? We have spent 2 years for our B.Ed undergraduate course and 2 years in a postgraduate course for the M.Ed. And after that, what is our future? Because they have already spent their PG in one subject and they are already 24 or 25 or 26 years of age. So what will be our future? So that is the main problem. And whenever I face a classroom, they always ask, once we leave this institution, what will be our future? So it is our duty to motivate them to become an entrepreneur. So here I am going to bring about a small statistics in India, that is the unemployment rate of India as on March 21st, 2022. That is 3 days back, okay? It is 7.4%, 7.4%. But in a large or a vast country like India, the 7.4% is a small percentage, isn't it? A small quantity. But we know our students who come in our colleges are highly educated. So they cannot imagine a situation, or they cannot become a part of the 7.4%, isn't it? They have got the right to work and they need a job. And our job opportunities, as far as our country is concerned, is very small. And so we have to provide opportunities for them. At least we have to encourage them or motivate them or make them aware that there are possibilities, isn't it? So that is our motto. And as far as America is concerned, according to AIER, that is the American Institute of Economic Research, the unemployability rate surged to about 14.7% once the pandemic situation started. That is already 2 years we are living with this in this pandemic situation, and the unemployability rate increased to 14 point or surged to 14.7%. So compared to that big country, our country, when compared to that, we have got only 7.4% of unemployability rate. But we cannot say that it is an excuse. We are responsible for making the students find an opportunity once they leave our institution. And actually, COVID pandemic situation has brought about a lot of what is called people who lost their jobs and who are looking forward again to go abroad, or who are trying to find out what is called some possibilities in our country. And here comes the idea of the entrepreneurship possibilities and sharpening the entrepreneurship skills. Here comes the importance of what is called enhancing the entrepreneurship skills. And we already come across certain general characteristics of these skills, such as the entrepreneurship skills, such as communication skills or management skills, or what is called problem solving skills or creative skills. And the most important is the self-motivational skills. That is what is required by each and every person. And we know that we always say that we are lacking this self-motivation, because that motivation should come from inside, not anybody, an external force or anybody forcing us to become motivated to do certain things, because it will not last long. And we have to create in our students self-motivational skills. That is the best way to make them an entrepreneur, so that they can be a useful and a future citizen and a productive citizen in future for the sustainable development. And that is what we are looking forward. And during the 2 years of pandemic, we know that especially our state, Kerala, was a consumer state. I always speak about Kerala as a consumer state, because we are looking to other states for products. For all products, especially agriculture. Our state has been an agriculture state, but now we see that it has lost its agricultural properties and all people refer to white collar jobs, and they want to go and what is called go abroad, or they are finding ways to do something different other than agriculture. So what happened was our agriculture, what is called the products and all diminished, the number of products diminished, and as a result, the population also increased and the number of agriculture products is reducing. So we are looking for other states for this agricultural yield. But what happened in this 2 year? What happened was we became a not the consumer state, but a producer state. That is the 2 years people were working from home. Some lost their jobs. The housewives who had some talents before, they brought it now. They entered into some gardening, cooking, and what is called farming and all. As a result, we became a producer state. So thanks to, not to the COVID situation, but it is a blessing in disguise to make our state self-sufficient. So here came the importance of how to develop the entrepreneurship skills amongst people. We know that all people who are closed up at homes, they are not they are having a lot of intelligence, a lot of productivity, but they have no opportunities to bring this in front of others. So now we have, as a result of this situation, a lot of people came out and they became what is called producers. So they can produce something for the benefit, not only for themselves, but for the benefit of the state and the nation as a whole. So we can come to what is called this type of situation which brought about an enhancement of entrepreneurship skills. And also we, as teacher educators, we always motivate the students that you do not lose your heart, that you always think that you will get an opportunity. What type of opportunity? You can become a content writer, you can become an online tutor, you can bring a lot of online avenues. Now we are coming to a hybrid situation, isn't it? That is, we are blending the offline and the online modes, and in future we are looking forward for a hybrid situation. And in this hybrid situation, you have got a number of opportunities, and so you can use your qualifications, use your experience to make your career the most shining one and a fruitful one. So that type of motivation skills can be provided to the students. And I will give some tips to develop the entrepreneurship skills. That is, take a different path. Take a different path. We always think about what is called the convergent thinking. That is, everyone thinking, focusing on the same point. But what we have to do is, we have to think divergently, become creative. How can we do it? Because creativity is the root of an entrepreneur. To become an entrepreneur, you should be creative. We always say about innovative works, innovative ideas, innovative thoughts. That is, something which is thinking out of the box. That is not all the average people or 90% of the population think. You should be apart from all this and think apart, be creative. So try to find out venues and opportunities to be an entrepreneur. Next is stick up with the challenges. We know that there are a lot of challenges. We always speak about a quote that is, life is not a bed of roses. It has got thorns also. That is, there will be challenges. So try to face the challenges and stick up with the challenges. That is also becoming, challenges are also a part of our journey. So when you become an entrepreneur, or when you become become a businessman, you will have a lot of challenges you will face, but make sure that you overcome these challenges, because as Albert Einstein has said, it's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. He always says that problems are always with him, and he's living because he has got problems in his life, and he has become smarter because he had problems. So problem will come in our way, and that will be taken as a challenge. Then we'll come to the next entrepreneur. The tip is volunteer to lead. That is, I have already heard Dr. Asha's presentations, and she said the difference between a leader and a ruler. So become a leader, not a ruler. So volunteer to lead. That is, you should be in the forefront, and many people will follow. That is, we will become an example or a role for others. So you can lead your way, and as a result, other people will follow. So that is again a tip to become a very good entrepreneur. Practice communication skills, which is very important as far as a trainees are concerned, or anybody who wants to communicate their ideas to a group of people, to your audience. Let it be the offline mode, let it be the online mode, whatever it be, your communication skills should be sharp. Whatever language you use, you can communicate well. You can provide, or you can transfer your information to a group of people, convey your ideas in the best way possible, and learn from a mentor. We always we do not want to follow another person, isn't it? We do not want to hear what another person has done, because we think that we have got all these skills and we are the rulers, is it? But we should follow certain people who have become master in that particular field. That may be a mentor. So learn from the mentor. That is again another tip for developing entrepreneurship skills. And the last is keep learning. You should always be a lifelong learner. That is, you will have to experience from your daily life. That also becomes a learning part. That is, whatever each day becomes a day to develop certain skills, certain competencies. You will get certain experiences, and this will add to your experience or your qualities. As a result, you can become the best entrepreneur. So keep learning. That is, do not stop learning once you have stepped out of your institution. You will continue learning, become LLL, become a lifelong learner. So these are some of the tips to become an entrepreneur and develop an entrepreneurship skills for not only today, but for a sustainable tomorrow. So thank you for giving me such a beautiful, wonderful opportunity. Thank you all the organizers once again. Thank you.
Dr. Mariamma ma'am has given a very highly excellent presentation on augmenting entrepreneurship for a sustainable tomorrow. It was a very versatile presentation. Now, respected participants, the floor is open to you. If you have questions, or if you want to supplement something or share something, you can use this time.
Yeah, very good morning, ma'am. It was an inspiring talk. So I was just thinking about this higher education institute, which NEP is planning, wherein we'll have engineers and doctors and say people from education field, those who are doing MEd, when they will come share in the same campus. Actually, what is observed, when people are studying, they are entering into service sector. Actually, the educated people should enter into the production sector and help in the financial growth of the country. So what do you think when this educational institute will come together in the form of higher education institute, whether it will boost our production sector?
Yes, it was a yes, a very what is called we should think about it. And actually, when I heard about Dr. Asha's presentation, she has rightly pointed out that there should be universal what is called syllabus or curriculum as far as our nation is concerned, isn't it? That is, we are looking forward for the 4-year integrated program. And what I was a part of this curriculum in the curriculum what is called designing of the 4-year curriculum, 4-year program. And actually, what we thought of it is in our degree courses, that is our undergraduate courses, especially in science. I'm talking about science. They have open courses, and these open courses have got some type of what Sir has pointed out as a small level of what is coming to the production level. Okay, and that can be incorporated into our papers, into our certain papers, that is common papers, core papers we say, can be incorporated into our core papers and can be implemented in the 8 semesters, in any one of the semesters in the 4-year integrated program. Yes, that was an idea which came there during our curriculum designing. So hope it will be made fruitful, and it will become a universal one, not for each universities. Okay, it should be a common thing, a common curriculum for the whole country. We are hoping for the best. Thank you, sir, for your wonderful idea.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. There is a question in the chat box from Pramod Pandey that I want to know more about content writer. I want to know more about content writer.
Okay, that is actually our students who have passed out MEd, mostly the MEd students. They are now working in certain firms. Yesterday, I was talking to a person, and she's working in Byju's. You know, the Byju's, the biggest app, isn't it? And she is a mathematics teacher. She was a teacher in one of the schools in Mavelikira, around Mavelikira. But she thought that working in a school is not her what is her job. So she left the job and she went to join her husband in Mumbai, and now she is there as a content writer in mathematics. That is you will be given a what is called not only a topic or a chapter, but you will be given the entire syllabus of what is called the from the higher secondary, that is from +1, +2 and all that level. And you will have to prepare a content, not the theoretical part alone, but the application also, showing a number of what is called diagrams, presentations, animations, what is called sound effects and all, with all this to make the students glued to their seats, to make the students understand mathematics in a very interesting way. So she is dealing with the +1 and the +2 content, and she's writing that content, and she's working overtime. She says that no time at all. I'm working late nights and all to prepare modules. That is, modules means they are not the theoretical part alone, because you can teach the theory, any person can teach the theory, but to make it interesting, you will have to add a number of creative ideas also, isn't it? So she adds all these things and make it a module and give it to the Byju's, and for the hours she works, she will be paid. So she's now satisfied and happy with the content writing. So that becomes she's now an entrepreneur. I think she's an entrepreneur, the best example of an entrepreneur.
So, ma'am, while we are discussing about this content writing, my one doubt, normally my students ask, what about the language factor that operates in the content writing? Especially you cited an example with respect to mathematics subject. So normally, to be very honest, the students in Kerala, what about, I'm not just limiting with the Kerala state, but we can speak about the entire India. Language development or the focus of language in this content writing.
Yes, language teachers can become content writers, isn't it? Like that. Are you
No, that is one aspect. Language teachers, definitely they can become if they are professional well enough in their language. But what about the subject teachers? Because
Subject
whether
teachers,
it's the
yes.
science or social science or any other than the language.
So mostly they stick on to English to convey the ideas. But I have my son who is studying in the Brilliant Study Center. Hope the Keralites know. I don't know what about the whole country and all. And what they are doing is they are making the content very simple, very what is presentable to the school students. That is from the 6th to 5th standard onwards, they are undergoing the foundation course in the Brilliant Study Center. And there are content writers. Again, my students write some content in biology, okay, in biology. And they are trying to make more presentations instead of what is called speaking again. And under the, that is, along with the presentations, you will have some what is called descriptions about the pictures or the diagrams or whatever it is shown. And what they do is they speak in both languages. First, they speak in Malayalam and give a good introduction or good presentation. And they switch. And they always say that Malayalam is not a way of writing your exam. It's not the language. So to answer, you should answer in English. So we are switching over to English to make you understand how to write an exam. But to make you understand about the particular content, we will be explaining in Malayalam. So I think as a content writer, yes, you can switch over to the language of your state, so that our main aim is not to present the materials, not to convey our information to the students, but our aim, we always say, is to make the students understand. That is our primary aim. So we will have to make the students comfortable, isn't it? That should be our main aim. So that was what is Brilliant Study Center is doing. And what about Byju's? I have come across again because my son registered for the Byju's also. And what happened there is they will completely go in English language. And he was comfortable, but I don't know what about the other students. I did not ask about other students, but their way of presentation is very, I think it is excellent, because they make the harder things, the principles, the theories, especially in mathematics, science, very easy, very understandable by even the below average students, for the below average students. So that is what is happening as a content writer. So content writing is, I think, more tedious and takes a lot of effort, a lot of time from the part of a very, very qualified and experienced person. So they are doing a great job, especially during this pandemic situation when everything went online. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, that is great. And one thing, I know personally, PEET Memorial Training College is doing lot of innovative programs if we speak from the sustainable practices. So